Hey guys, this is Undercoverdudes all the way from Down Under, and today I'm going to be talking about fake GMs and basically how you guys can go and see in-game if the person you're playing with is an actual real GM that works for Nexon or just some hacker that's used some type of exploit or something along those lines that make it seem like he's an actual GM, but in real life he really isn't. The reason I'm bringing this up is because hackers have been able to go and exploit the new rank cover-up system, so where you would pay like $4 of NX and you could put a smiley face over your rank or something like that, so nobody knows you're a general, the army, or a trainee or whatnot. What they have gone and done is exploited it in such a way that instead of covering it up with like a smiley face, they've covered it up with a GM logo, and so when you go in game, it looks incredibly legitimate. The only surefire way of knowing if a person you're playing with is an actual GM is if their name starts with GM, both in capitals, with a dash next to it, as you can see on screen. Any GM will have their name starting this way. Everybody else is going to be a fake. For example, G-M or G_M or something along those lines. They are all fakes. No matter what is past their name, they are all going to be fakes. The only legitimate ones is, I'll say it again, G-M, both in capitals with a dash next to it, and there are examples on screen of that as well. One modification these hackers have been using is GN-, and it looks really similar, but if you just register it for a second, you'll realize that it is fake as well. GM Udine has actually gone and put a pretty comprehensive guide on the forum, so I'll link that to you guys if you want to go and read over it. But another really key point is if their name is in square brackets, that is also fake as well. So if you see someone with, let's say, close bracket, GM, close bracket, then you're going to be really skeptical because that is not the way they're supposed to have their names. The only prefix is the GM-. These GM fakes have also been trying to go and exploit it for personal gain, like saying, oh, I need your username and password to go and fix a bug on your account, or if you don't give me, X item, then I'm going to go and ban your account, or something along those lines. And it can be especially intimidating for newer players that haven't played Combat Arms for very long, like trainees and whatnot, and if they see someone that looks to be a GM, they will more than likely go and obey these actions, so you've really got to be aware of stuff like this in game. Now also I really want to go and point out that the only official rank that GMs have when you go and see them in game is General of the Army. When you go and scope over them, it flashes up their rank like normally. If you flash over me, you'll see Major 4. You flash over anybody, you'll see their rank. But GMs, they are only General of the Army. So if you go and scroll over them with your crosshair or whatnot in game, and you see if they're a trainee or something like that, then those are alarm bells as well. The rest are really pretty obvious. If a fake GM starts OPKing, obviously it's going to be a fake and whatnot, and I really don't need to go through the rest of the thread. You guys can go and read it if you want. Those are just really the main points. First up, the little prefix at the start of the name. I want to go and say it again because that's the only surefire way to know if a GM is real, is if they have that GM- prefix. Everything else, every other variant is going to be a fake, so make sure you guys are aware in game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to go and give it a like rating. But other than that, Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, out.